Welcome to everybody watching the VOD. Okay. That's loud. 333. But okay, so this is kind of a strange one. And that's just fine by me. That works just fine. That was a bit rash. And that was unlucky. Okay, play it safe, play it safe, play it safe. Bad spawns, you just have to be patient here. Just stay above them. Oh, I got corner glitched there. My impatience paid off that time. That was just a really bad situation. That is fine by me. That was interesting. I thought he was about to get away. Pterodactyl's coming soon. Right now. I tried to edge away from him, but it didn't quite work. Yep, nice dodge. Nice dodge. Here comes Terry. Hi. Yeah, and he immediately jumped straight up, really high. That was just, I was screwed. I could have waited, but I didn't think that was the optimal play. I didn't think that was the right play. I didn't think that was the safe play. Now we can use the ceiling, finally. Nice. I'm gonna go aggressive here because I have lives to work with. Terry's coming. Let's just wait. That was basically the worst possible scenario. Yeah. Every single move they made was the worst possible move they could have made. That's Joust. He went a lot higher than usual. a bit lucky. Here comes Terry. Yep. Second Terry. There we go. I might be able to finish this in the eggs wave. Probably not now. You almost got me. Nice try. That was poorly played, but also I did not expect any of the physics that happened to happen. Okay, that's it. That's the run. We got it before the egg wave. I thought I was really low on points. Yeah, it looks a little weird without the light. Let's go again. Do I accidentally have something unmuted? No, it doesn't look like it. Nice. Love that pattern. Not the fastest one, but one of the most satisfying ones. Yep, that's just what they do. I've never seen an egg stay up on that pixel before. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Terry? No. Probably really close. Nice dodge. That didn't go too badly. Welcome to hell. That worked out pretty well. He didn't stay on the ground. Okay. That's fine. That saves time anyway. That was interesting. That's actually a pretty fast wave, and that's fine. I don't mind taking that death there, because that was just a really annoying spawn. That was the fastest way to end it. Oh god. Yeah, that last wave went too well. Use the ceiling. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Wow. That's... The bounders are like the most annoying enemies in the game. For all of that reason that you just saw. They're still basically just as unpredictable as all the other enemies that are faster than them. Oh. Thank you, yeah, that was fun. That's a pretty clean run, honestly. 100,000 flat. Here, I should get some water. Feeling good about this game right now. Let's do one more for now. Yay, I get this pattern again. Whee! I'm remembering how to recognize some of these and what to do with them. I always wonder if that's going to come back to me whenever I've taken time off of this game, and then it usually does pretty quickly. Oh, I got snapped to the ledge. It stopped my upward momentum, and that killed me. A little bit of impatience there, but it paid off. That's really how I should not be playing the early levels. I need to build up lives for the tough waves later. Yeah. Maybe that's why I can't sleep. I have lava in my veins. Yep. They're exactly as unpredictable and unmanageable as every other fast enemy in the game. They make you look even dumber because they do it super slowly and you just stare at them for 10 seconds and then they kill you. They come at you so slowly. Nice. Hiya. That's gonna fall through the floor. Thank you. And that gave the pterodactyl time to spawn. Ha. Joust. Alright, let's be careful here. Yep, nothing I could do about that. Hit the exact top pixel of the entire game. You can't beat that. I'm screwed. Okay. That was a little risky, but it paid off. That's an uncommonly good wave right there. That's about as fast as you'll ever see in this part of the game. Nothing I could do about that. Sometimes they'll snipe you as you're waiting for spawns. I could have gotten him there. That's a shame. I think I'll have to do an extra wave here. My points are very low. I was just one A press off. That's the difference. Yeah, I think I'll have to take out at least one person in the next wave. Nope. That's exactly perfect. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Joust went well today. Solid. Yep, I agree. Let's do some of this nonsense. I think that's right. Let's go to the gambling house and see what happens. There's one. There's two. Ah. That's the farthest I've gotten in a no reset run so far. Okay, let's see where they are. They are here already. Are they here? Here? They are here. Oh yeah, stat siphoning. Forgot that last time. Very important. Kunio, why are you so heroic? Come down here. I wonder if he stole any of my kills. Oh, nice block! Impressive. Bad omen, perhaps? Yeah, it's an awesome feature. This game has some awesome ideas. That's one thing that did not make it to River City Ransom EX or any other Kunio game as far as I know. It's super great. Okay, where are Benny and Clyde? They are in Aishu. Oh no. The land of the sneeze. Where am I going? I don't really remember how to get there from here. Oh. That's why this is a practice run. I think this takes me to Tossa, the other water place. No, this is Aishu, okay. They're not in the toilet room. At least there's that. Okay, they're in the town room. That's a blessing. Whoa! Oh, okay. No. And you did spawn right on top of me, and you didn't do anything about it. This game is such a gift. I don't know what it's a gift for. I don't know how it's a gift, but I know it is one. Pretty face guy, what are you doing? He's waiting for his moment to strike, just like weapon guy. It is. That's part of the charm and the beauty. That's just, it's... They're putting on a high school production, okay? All of their visuals in the high school theater are not perfect. They're too far away because they're in the town room, so I can't hit them both at the same time. I had a little glitch there, actually. That almost worked out well. Yeah, he was one hit away. Okay, now what? Let's get out of Aishu. That's what now what? What now? Let's go back to Kawachi. Can you please let me down the waterfall downward? Alright, let's let the next people siphon in here. I'm getting to having enough to buy super power punch, wagon punch. We're fighting in here again, where people can get stuck all the time. Oh my goodness, Doug is taking care of Kunimasa for me. He actually killed him. Quickly, too. Thanks, Doug. Thank you for reminding me how frickin' terrifying you are. Not just in River City Ransom. That was disgusting, but also helpful. That could have been me. That's the thing. That could have happened to me. And that makes it hard for me to celebrate. Oh god, this freaking willpower special. Oh my. And now I'm out of the room. Oh, I got saved by absolutely nothing. This game is perfect. I can't do anything. Downtown special. Somehow we're fine. Well done, sir. You did get up. You're still alive. Early single spawns, and he slid into me so I couldn't hit him. Oh, man. Just barely hit him. Okay, bye. There's nothing I can do right now. I got downtown special. He got up at the exact time that ends everything. There's nothing I can do. He got up while I was in swinging stun. So now that I'm way behind on money to buy the item that will stop that from happening. Let's try again. Or not. Now let's try again. Or not. How did I completely whiff him? That wagon went directly through him. You saw that, right? Nice. At least I've got the benefit of a level up now. I don't know if that will save me. Hey, at least it stopped Willpower Guy in his tracks. Pretty face guy. It made fighting him a bit easier. At least this second fight went quicker. Early single spawns, actually. Alright, what if I don't get just killed by the recovery timer this time? No, it's gonna happen again. It almost did. Okay. Now we have to wait for the next people to come in, which is probably gonna be the yellow guys. Maybe. In here again. Okay, deadly spawn. Something's probably happening. Okay, there goes Kunimessa. Nice job. Okay, somebody help me, please. Somebody? Anybody. Not for that much damage. This game really is just the Kunio version of Joust. They love the daggers. Alright, now for the guy that killed me in my last practice run. What does seeing prove in Downtown Special? Same thing just happened to me. He got up while I was in swing cooldown. Alright, what's my money doing now? Let's move towards Tsuruga. Okay, let's just go straight to Rikachu. I cannot pass up having enough money right now. We are going to buy that frickin' thing, and hopefully not dying on the way. Yeah, what does seeing prove in Downtown Special? What can things be proved in this frickin' game? Now, time to go up to the mountains, which means we're going to ignore the hill and go flat instead, and that will take us up the mountain. Going up the mountain would take us into the swamp. I thought I pressed left, but I didn't. That was a scary moment for me. I thought I lost my wagon for a second. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for them to eventually come here. This is kind of an awkward spot to be, but we'll deal with it. Okay, thankfully I didn't spawn in this room. This room is freaking terrible. It's a cliff fight! Nice. doesn't really work against a gang this slow. They don't really roll out of the room. It's almost faster to just fight them normally. I'm trying to collect money for the map cursor anyway, I guess. My jump input just got completely eaten. You could probably hear the button press and absolutely nothing happened. Early single spawns. Nice movement, buddy. Okay, do not knock this guy off the stage. Ah, Mock Strike is the best. Okay, now for the green guys. They are still in Sudaga because they are slow bitches. That's fine, because guess where we are now? And guess where they are now? Okay, they're still here, actually. Let's check this place on the way by. Hopefully they're not here. They are not here. Okay, we're going back down there, even though I held up to avoid that happening. The game did not care. They are still here. Let's take a quick in on the way. They were just in the absolute last possible place I could check, because that happens a lot. You got up with 0 HP and willpower. These guys are a breath of fresh air. They just walk into you the whole time. You don't have to worry about too much when you're facing them, and it goes quickly. Beautiful. Poetry. That's a scary way to start the boss fight because it's so easy to run out of the room there and then have to redo the entire thing. They are well dressed. I love that. Yeah, that's an amazing color. It's my favorite color in this game. Now we have to fight. The olive guys are actually here. That's very good luck. They're right next door. Okay, so that makes up for the bad luck of having to go all the way across the entire area to get to the mint guys. And now I'm right next to an inn, so I don't have to worry too much about things. Let's not flank ourselves. Cut ourselves off in case somebody spawns on the left. Somebody's probably stuck on the right. Indeed they were. Oh, you landed on the thing which separated you. That's so downtown special. The other guy's stuck on the left. Oh, no, he was just taking his sweet old time. That's not good. Haha. That is Blockhead. Thank you for actually spawning and then being on the left side of the screen. I would have had no idea where the boss was. Whoops. Now I think I have to do a cutscene. Sure, you can join, I guess. And no, I don't. I just can go straight to Rikachu again. That's not too bad. Hopefully it's not the lava room. It is not the lava room. Maybe it's a cliff fight. It is not a cliff fight. Maybe it's a half cliff fight. It is not a half cliff fight. It is a town fight, unless we got the glitch where they didn't spawn in any room. Okay, it is a town fight. So that's nice when fighting these guys, because they are as completely opposed to the mint green guys. These guys are basically as unpredictable as the AI could possibly be. So I'm probably going to need to heal at some point. Pretending to camp and not do anything. Just waiting for the opportune moment, like that. They always stop exactly outside of wagon range. You're gonna get around me. That went pretty well. That was a good purple guy's fight. Nice. Now we have to do a cutscene, right? No, the brown guys are in freaking Eshu. The freaking sneeze place. Oh joy. I guess the fastest way to get there is through the swamp, up the mountain. And there goes my wagon. Deadly pattern. The frat guys really want a piece of me today. Are they in the toilet room? Are they still here? They are still here. Are they in the town? They are in the toilet room. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. These guys are also a handful. Some frames, you can't hit them while they're floating because sometimes they're on the downward part of the float. It's not Downtown Special without a frickin' toilet room fight. I didn't have to deal with one yesterday, but that just meant that the game wasn't actually doing the right thing. Yep. The frickin' currents that act differently depending on if you're standing up or floating. Making it impossible to hit people, even harder than it is when you have to deal with the fact that sometimes they're floating below where you can hit them. This spot right here isn't that bad because at least the currents converge so that you don't have to chase them all over the place. Hi, pretty face guy. Thank you for ending up on... I can't believe I just got that. That was a very quick turnaround. Nice snipe. I'm down here now. I'm holding you now. Oh boy, I get to hold pretty face guy. This is the best day ever. I get to hold pretty face guy in the toilet. I can't hit anybody because I'm in the toilet room. This is game design. Don't you want to come down here and have fun with me? It is still going. I'm so glad this is still going. How on earth am I gonna deal hits to this guy? He is going to kill me. He is me now. And the money teleported, because this game is perfect. Okay, now we have to do a cutscene, and that guy is in this area. That took about at least 3 minutes longer than a normal fight. Because toilet room. Okay, fine, I'll let you finish talking. Now, where do we have to suffer? In one of the other worst places in the game, Izzo. That's what I was hoping for. That's also a place that doesn't have an inn, so I might actually take a death coming up here. Which is not good, because I need the money for the map cursor at the end. And is this actually the right way? It'd be nice to have $3,000 right now. So I could go in that waterfall and buy the map cursor, but I do not. But at least I can take the inn on the way to Izzo. Losing 100 yen is better than, Ryo is better than losing 1,000. They are in the last possible place I could have possibly checked. And the worst of the two rooms. Where everybody gets stuck and rolls across the entire universe. You're still alive. You had one hit left. I'm just gonna let that guy chill for a moment. You get it? Chill, because we're in the ice area. Well, this is going great. Can't you tell? What's up, Cedric? I hope you're doing awesome. They're both... No, only one of them is stuck. They're both in here, actually. They just took a while. And they're as separated as they could possibly be. I'm playing Downtown Special, which means... I'm holding a controller, but I have no control. And now that was the sound of somebody being stuck on the left. And that was the sound of somebody being stuck on the right. And that is the glory of this frickin' room. Doing great. I'm very glad. I had another sleepless night last night, unfortunately. That's becoming a huge issue for me now, it seems. But I'm making the most of it. How did you actually get up? Early single spawns. And he's stuck. Perfect game. I actually want to spawn the bosses on the... I can't get up. They're gonna spawn on the right. Nothing I could do about that. I jumped and held up, but I did not go up where I wanted to. So now we are in a pickle. At least he was stuck there for a moment. And he has no interest in fighting us. That's fine, we only have to take out one guy anyway. And there he goes. Are you gonna join us immediately? You are not. Okay, now where do we go? Literal other side. Nope. We can go straight to the swamp now, I guess. No. Here. Oh, this does? Okay, this does give you direct route to Ishu. Okay. So convoluted. But yeah, I'm really glad you're doing great, Cedric. All things considered, I'm not doing that badly. Yeah, the water place takes you directly to the desert. That makes sense. How do I... Okay, I guess we might as well... Okay, they're in Sudaga now. I guess that's fine, but they're not going to be there by the time I get there. This is why it'd be nice to have the map cursor. Okay, we'll just do this cutscene now. I really, really, really hope it resolves soon as well. How do you get out of this frickin' hellhole? There's no way they're still in Sudaga by now. They still are, but will they be by the time I'm out of this room? Nope, they're in Kawachi now, which is fine, I guess, as long as we can get there in time. Oh, the joy of playing this game without the map cursor. When you're in the late game and it's just an unbelievable undertaking to just try to get to the next people you have to fight. This is a bit of a small area to fight such a fast and unruly gang. This'll be interesting. It is Kawachi, so I can't complain that much. No rooms in Kawachi are explicitly bad. And he just decided to F off and have a bath. That's cool, I guess. I don't know why he's doing that. And now he's just gone forever. Forever didn't last very long. Okay, now forever's happening again. This will definitely cause early single spawns. This is going to be the earliest single spawns you can get, probably starting now. Nope. Well, he's still in a place I can't fight him. Probably starting now. Yep, just him. And I still can't fight him. This is game design. Oh my god, I can fight him. Because that guy lasted so long, now I'm having to fight people one at a time because the registry wasn't able to, like, load people in at the same time. He ate up, he hogged the entire registry. So it cost me even more time than just having to wait for him for a minute. That's what I call early single spawns. Not desirable. I mean, it's slightly safer. But it's not good for time. And we can just... we can stay right here. Sick. Okay, that's really lucky. I cannot hit Kunio even though I am directly... My wagon was going straight into the middle of his body the entire time, and he wasn't taking a single hit. Was he invincible with his strikes? I can buy the map cursor, that's good to know. So I'm probably going to die here. I could smell you. Thank you for just stopping. I was a sitting duck there. I meant to get that coin, but that's safe anyway. See, I'm still getting double spawns here, and that's better for fighting quickly. And take people on 2 at a time. And we were able to fight 2 people at a time that entire fight. Okay. Yeah, the guy that I have to do a cutscene with is on the other side of the entire world, so let's just go get the map cursor. That is a sign. That is a sign. To go get the frickin' map cursor. Instead of going through that BS. Yeah, it feels like a pleasure just to have this simple joy of clobbering guys with a wagon again. I'm glad that you're having that experience too. Map cursor obtained. Now we go back to Kawachi. Here he is. To his credit, he does come toward you quickly on the map. Cutscene done, and that spawns the second to last guys who are right here. Very nice. Did not have to spend time looking for them. I thought I was going to be hitting you. Get out of here. Doug is so much faster than Throw Guy. It makes sense. He's the agility specialist. Oh my. That was almost a very effective double team. Too bad he ran into the wall and ruined it. He thought that would throw me off even more. I get maybe for about a moment, for just a moment he was right. I should not have taken that bait because of that exact reason, with him spawning directly on top of me on the right, but I took a death early, so I'm trying to speed things up a little bit here. Are you on the right? Yes, you are. I only have to fight you. You get up immediately. Not bad. That was a really fast split, actually. Now we go to the frickin' swamp, and it's the worst swamp room where everybody gets stuck in really weird places and you have to run back and forth with no traction, and so it takes you 5 years to run back and forth. But that's just Downtown Special being itself. Ending off appropriately. The nice thing about this place is that it nerfs their movement. Because there's no traction, whenever they stop and start running again, it's much easier to be able to react to them because they just move slower. That guy changed directions 5 times, hitting absolutely nothing. Poor pretty face guy. He's gonna be stuck. No, he's not stuck there, actually. I tried to hit you, pretty face guy. I'm sorry. I promise I care. Get me up here. That's an awkward place for you to be. They're gonna be on the right. Or not. This is an awkward way to start this fight. Here we go. I got it. That'll do. Let's go down here. Run real fast. Miss where we're supposed to go, and that's time. Downtown Special. In like 37 minutes or something. Hope everybody enjoyed that. I did. It's fun to just react to all this game's BS and just take it as it comes. Oh, let's make the right decision this time. I forgot about that. We accidentally said yes yesterday to taking Okoto's hand and settling down here, which is the bad ending because then absolutely nothing happens. But if we say no and break everybody's hearts, then we get a cool scene. It takes a little while. Kunimasa! Even though Sue was the one doing all the work. And there you have it. Let's do an easy JP run. From one Kunio game to another. Oh, yeah. Just froze me in my tracks there. Well done. Poorly executed, but we're fine. Not the best sequence of runes there. But you see it didn't really deal any damage. Because we're in the easiest difficulty mode. But she's telling us about the Dragon Twins, who are still a problem if we do not deal with them correctly. So let's plan on doing that. I mean, doing it correctly. Not incorrectly. Anybody in here? Yes, the homeboys. Finally, it's been a while since I've seen them. Oh my goodness. Finally. Oh god. We're fine. Now a tougher Rocco fight. I messed it, I think. No, I got it. I barely got it. And the Death Ward. A little slow getting there, but it all worked out. Double extended stun. I'm getting hit really often right now. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop. Pick this up. It'll probably get hit out of our hands on our way through the dash of death. Especially in this room. Boom. Boom. Get away from me. They actually weren't going to hit me, I don't think. So now I feel a little silly, but... I didn't know what to do. The homeboys very rarely spawn there. Good try, kick guy. That's a deadly pattern. Okay, we're through. But I still have a high chance of being hit in this room. Get away from me. I waited too long. Yeah, that tends to freak me out. Oh, shoot. That's a really bad platforming mistake. That's the second time in a row I've done that with that pattern. I see that guy and I think about having to deal with him, and so I wait too long on the jump. There goes Turk, immediately. Can't fight the homeboys here, they don't give enough... The internationals absolutely give enough cash. They will come toward weapons, and so you can just camp and wait. I missed my dash. That still works. That's funny. Alright, let's buy stone hands. Won't equip it yet. We're going to wait until we can skip a door animation with the equipping sequence. Let's get a crate so we can do something really stupid. Alright. Alright, this skips the door animation. Now we have Stone Hands equipped, which we will use against Kobayashi if we can get there, because I'm about to be an idiot. I keep missing it late every time. Okay. How did I still get the uppercut? Nobody got hit on the way. Will, explain. I got an empty second room. Did somebody get hit without me noticing as I was passing them by? Nice, I was able to outrange both of them. Oh, not that guy. Into the end game. Internationals. Other guy had a weapon and just decided to never approach. Let's scroll this a little farther right so I can try to get that guy spawning on the right. Very nice. Let's try to do this fight correctly. Finally. Nice, nice Jim. Oh, nice. I really like the way I played that. Where in God's name are you thinking about going? Nice. Alright, let's not choke this. Yikes. That's fine. That is Downtown Neketsu Monogatari. Easy JP. Boom. I actually cut that pretty close. I almost landed on the ground there, which would have reset his dialogue. That's probably in less than 6 minutes. A few little time losses here and there, but I would definitely take that on Wednesday. Or Friday. Alright, I should probably... I'm fine with that, that went well. I should probably de-rust a little bit of... EX. That's probably gonna be the wrong scene. Maybe not? Okay, maybe not. You're not showing up, though. Now you are. Where is my multi-chat? Did I not set that up in this page? Yeah, there you are. Okay, that was interesting. I had no idea that I'd never used this scene since incorporating the multi-chat. Okay. Save states, perhaps? Do those exist here? No, I chose the wrong one. Okay. Which one is it gonna be? Copy, 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 copy. This is the correct one. Oh, I got the timings and everything correct, but I was out of position. I almost got the quick kill first try after not playing this game for months. Ha! I feel like a legend sometimes. And then I do that. My positioning was bad. Same thing. No, stop that. That... Oh, how? Yeah, it turns out the quick kill was actually difficult. Oh. Yeah, and that was the bad knockdown animation. Still got the backup. Ay, ay, ay. You have to do it so early, but not too early. Yeah, you can't do that too quickly either, because then that happens. You can't do anything. If he falls down all the way. But his timer is kind of random too. I can't believe I used to be so freaking consistent with this quick kill. I was automatic. There it is. And one less hit. Fully charged dash jumping weapon throws. Missed. Got it. Missed. He went left. Woo! Yikes. Missed my dash. That's too high. That's too high. That's too high. There we go. way too left and way too early. There we go. And one more hit, and then I whiff it. Just absolutely whiff the last hit. Thankfully, I didn't have to chase after him that time. The homeboys. The Eagles. That's good for practicing using the chain, because I have to dash and charge a little bit to be able to deal at least 10 damage to them. That's what I have to do against the jocks as well. Fully charged dash jumping weapon throw to take out the stamina specialist, and then start this fight doing that. Much harder with the rock. Oh god. This is gonna be a much longer fight than usual because I missed the fully charged dash jumping weapon throw to start the fight. The most powerful regular move in your arsenal is a fully charged dash jumping weapon throw. That doesn't feel too bad. It feels like I still know how to play the game. Oh, and then I just miss an input. I'm too far right here. Yep, this is a tough fight. Yeah, bad landing animation there. But we got the backup. That's fine. Too early. But that's fine, we still got him under control, it's just not as fast. Knock him back on his feet, get some of that damage back. And then weird stuff happens. Late. That's okay, we still got him under control. Just not the quick kill. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. That was a frame late. Have to catch him on his feet here. Right there. Perfect. That saves at least a round. As long as you're really quick with these kicks. Yeah, that saves one round. I optimized this game pretty wildly. Alright, let's try a run here. The game's probably really quiet. Yeah, it's at 0.25%. Or 25% volume. Alex. No, we just do this. And then we're good. Gotta remember to come back into this room. So that Gary doesn't ask to join us later. Told him no. Hit people here so that we can get the quick text on Moose. Entrees, hello, 1% gang. This is a weird situation. Okay, I managed to avoid a guy being really separated on the right. Waiting for the spawns to happen. Get out of here. And get out of here. Very nice. I remembered how to do the touchdown. That's pretty precise to get them thrown down into the pit without falling into it yourself. This game has lots of cool features that you can do just like that. Lots of cool ways to use the physics to your advantage. And the physics are quite robust. Now time for the biggest reset point of serious attempts. The warehouse, where we have to fight the frat boys to do anything quickly. The mob take immense amounts of more hits. And they are by far the most common gang here. I may just have to take my medicine. If they don't appear, if the frat boys don't appear in this next time, I'm just going to fight the mob. So we lost time for no reason there. It didn't end up paying off. But yeah, all the frat boys go down in a single hit. These guys take 3 or 4, if things go well. Let's do some fully charged dash jumping weapon throws. That'll take them out in 1 hit. That's the power of that move. And sometimes with the tires, they can hit multiple people in 1 strike. That's very convenient. Where are you going? They love their tires. I mean, they saw what I did with one of their tires, and they were like, yeah, get me in on that action. That was not that bad of a fight, actually. And so, neither is this. Goodbye, Rocco. Walls do not exist, and neither does your body anymore. Death Warp to backtrack to fight Blade. We do not need to worry about... Well, we do need to worry about money a little bit, actually. But not yet. I just completely whiffed. I'm trying to do it too early. 2, 3, and then recover, and then get him. Okay, that's a much longer fight, but we backed it up. We also want to keep the chain on the way back to going to Turk. Much less likely for it to be knocked out of our hands in this game. Much less frickin' brutal game with all of the regular enemies. But they have knocked it out of my hand before. Including in this room. With the eagles, especially. The mob have hit me in this room before as well. Okay, and that is River City Ransom EX in a nutshell. The frat boys will always appear in the warehouse when you don't need them. That is the most expected possible thing. Jumping increases your maximum top speed if you have the regular agility stat to start the game. That was a really weird situation. And where is everybody? Yep, he spawned right in line with us. Let's keep using the chain because this has a better hitbox. That was perfect. Nice. Nice and easy. Grab this because we're going to want it if the internationals spawn in the next room. Instead, we got the worst gang in the entire game, which has a high chance of appearing here, the locals. Most of the gangs that appear in this room are very slow to fight. The frat boys are not, as we saw at the beginning of the game. They basically go down in 1 hit, and as that guy just showed you, they can also run away, which removes the need to fight them. Just like that. That was the stamina specialist, too. That saved quite... Oh, I just threw it straight up for no reason. Had to do so many inputs at the same time there. I did the punch really early there. I could have caught him on his feet and saved a bit of time, but I missed it. And I have $45 here, which I just remembered probably will not do me any good here because I did not manipulate the shop to have the item I need. I guess we'll take... I can't remember which is better between the high tops or cross trains. We have to deal with what we've got here. I'm not going to be as strong as I usually am in the end game. But it is what it is. Yeah, I forgot to do a playthrough having loaded in the item that I wanted in that shop already, the pump sneaks. Which then guarantees that that same list will be there when you go through another playthrough without resetting the game. The locals have a high chance of appearing here. We got the homeboys instead, who are pretty slow, especially now that I'm weak with the shoes. Weak with the shoes, boots with the fur. They take a billion years to come and get you, but at least they don't cause too much mayhem. But they also take a lot of hits to go down. There's the stamina specialist. He takes even more hits. I'm just going to do the same thing to this guy, and then the same thing to Thor. Nice, I got him in there before he even hit his recovery timer. That is the perfect red kill. That was not a bad homeboys fight, and a perfect Thor fight. This run has not had the best luck, but it hasn't been that bad otherwise. We got the gang that we wanted to see here, the international... Oh my gosh, my agility being lower than usual here means that I'm not going to be dealing 10 damage with my dash strikes. Not good. Because they all have 10 HP, and that's gonna make this way less convenient. Oh, that actually took him out. And so these boss fights are also gonna be different. So that perfect fight that I was just labbing out before I started the run would not have worked, that quick kill. But that's okay, we'll just do it. We'll just do it. Now we do not have to fight Otis in this version, so we can just do this. We can do the gym jump immediately. Very nice. Straight on to the Dragon Twins. Hopefully no locals. Okay. Do some spawning manipulation. That guy ran ahead really early, which messed things up a little bit. Do this. Do this, and I'm weaker here, so that did not kill. That's also the toughness specialist, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that kills the other guys. Alright, that was a pretty good fight. Now for the Dragon Twins. I'm gonna do a really stupid play here. Boom! The Swaggin' Twins start. But now this is an interesting situation. I need to wait for them both to get up before... Yeah, because that can happen. Thankfully, they both didn't recover in midair at the same time, or else they could have thrown each other away from me. That was a good Dragon Twins fight, though, with the Swaggin' Twins start. And now for the climactic final battle against Slick. That's all it takes, because walls do not exist, and no longer does he. That is River City Ransom EX. Any percent wussy mode, no cheats. In probably about 8.5, 9 minutes because of the gang luck there. But I felt pretty good about that. River City Ransom EX, man, it just trucks along. You don't have to worry about too much, and that's the game that I maybe have more ingrained than any of the other ones, muscle memory wise. I feel like I played these games pretty well today for running on 0 hours of sleep. That's the way it usually works. For some reason I tend to operate better on no sleep than I do with 8 hours of sleep. But I still would rather have 8 hours of sleep because I feel more well when I have 8 hours of sleep. That's for sure. Yeah, it'd be freaking awesome if I could get back to just, like, not worrying about what's gonna happen every night, all throughout the day. Really makes life carry a lot more latent distress, and then it makes it harder to fall asleep whenever that's the case. But hopefully this will pass. Hopefully this will pass. I'm seeing a sleep doctor on May 9th as well. Hopefully that'll help too. But I think that'll do it for me for a super short stream today. I got some good practice in. I will go ahead and raid Retro Gaming Live TV, streaming the event that I'm going to be doing these runs in. Retrothon, it has begun. Feeling mostly good about things. I have died in both of my downtown special runs so far, because the game can just screw you over unreactably if you do not have the machine gun wagon at your disposal. And so I just have to try and hope that I can get the bosses to cooperate until I get that money. And then the moment I get that money, I should just bail. Maybe even if I'm in the middle of a gang fight. I don't know. Or we could just win all 5 coin flips immediately and then not have to worry about any of that. That would be epic. It has happened in a marathon before, not when I was playing. But hopefully I can carry on that tradition. But yeah, right now the game that is being played on Retrothon is Tenchi Muyo Gamehen? 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 I'm not sure, I'm sorry. But they're doing some cool games that I have never really seen before to start off the marathon. Feel free to check it out. I wish you all the best that life has to offer. I'll see you again soon. Happy Easter to those who celebrate. Dream on, folks. Peace. Thank you so much. Take care.